can't say nothing.
Well, this is gonna be a short episode then.
I honestly, I only like made one note this week about something with Nintendo.
Something with Nintendo.
Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted to start off with that or not. Like,
you're already talking about it. What sense does this make?
No. Last week we didn't do the intro.
You didn't do the intro. That's your job.
So hey, welcome back to Mindless Prattle. I'm Ripley.
Should I be recording?
I hate it when you interrupt me.
Yeah, it kind of throws you off, but it makes it more fun.
Oh my God. I'm Ripley. That's Jordan. Sometimes he's nice to me. Sometimes it's a day of the week. We're here to talk to you about anything, everything, and nothing in between, and we hope you enjoy the show. Okie dokie. So, short and sweet. Let's go.
Did you steal my joke in there?
What?
Wow. It's a day of the week, huh? Okay. Whatever. It's fine.
We're synced. Like iPods.
I think it's copyright infringement, really, but okay.
What is it? What? How is it copyright infringement?
What do you mean?
How would me saying something before you be copyright infringement?
You didn't say it before me.
I did.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I use that joke with you all the time.
Do you?
And you've never used it on the podcast except for right now.
Oh.
What are you talking? Do you? That's great. This will play great in court.
That's his impression of me. Do you ever think about, like, if we get, like, murdered or something happens, they're going to, like, play back all of our YouTube videos? That's, like, the most embarrassing thing I could think of. I watched this true crime thing a while ago, and it was about this teen school shooter, and they pulled a bunch of his Snapchat videos. And I was just like, first of all, they're a murderer, they're terrible, but then you take their cringy teenage YouTube videos and display them for everybody to see. And I felt bad because they were low-key funny. Yeah. But just, I think about that all the time now where I'm like, damn, if something happens to me, like, what of my content are they going to pull? Are they going to go to my Twitch channel and show me getting scared and grabbing my boobs in alien isolation? You know? Like,
I feel like it won't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I won't care at that point. But if I do
pull
die,
a random clip and be like, and here he's saying to kill all orphans. And you're like, well, yeah, but...
They take all the context out.
Yeah. Like, let's see.
Okay, but sorry, back to Nintendo. So, one, I've already considered not... is she looking at her reflection in the fucking...
Yeah, you put a small mirror on the ground at the cat level, and the cats are intrigued by it.
Okay, so for those of you who can't see...
That's everyone. What?
There's a computer on the ground, and the cat is just, like, standing in front of it looking at herself and sniffing now, so... But basically, I was upset with Nintendo already because of the stuff going on with Pal World, because they brought another lawsuit against them for gliding from
mechanic,
pals,
yeah.
which tons of video games have similar
glide
mechanics.
From an animal.
They're just feeling
Why?
threatened by Pal World, and they're like, okay, thank you for this. Yeah, good job.
Keep walking. There's
There's going to be a tail in the video. It's fine.
Yep.
And she typed JH on my computer. Good job. You're learning how to type. But in Pal World, they're like having to change all this stuff because Nintendo's like bribing officials to let them copyright shit that is like public domain, basically. You know, like it's a concept. You shouldn't be allowed to copyright a concept that is widely used, you know?
Yeah. You're gliding from an animal and you're like, okay, so how are you going to copyright that exactly?
Yeah, but so they're doubling down with the Switch 2. Basically, they're saying you don't own the Switch 2. You have a license to play it.
The physical thing that you're holding?
Yeah, so the
That's
game
way
cartridges,
different.
they won't have anything on them. It'll basically be a license to play the game. If you mod it at all, they will remotely brick your device and you can't use it. And they're updating their terms and conditions to be like, you're basically just leasing their device and the game, and they'll just take it away if they want.
They're going to send a collector to your house and be like, hey, we need this back?
No, like
"I'll
it's like
stab
something in the like hardware itself.
Yeah,
like,
but
they
that's
could do
what
it
I'm
remotely.
saying. As soon as that starts happening, everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, I jailbroke this. You want one?"
Yeah, no. Then
Like,
I saw somebody on Reddit talking about it, and there was a comment where they're like, "Modders and jailbreakers will have this figured out in a fucking week. Like, this is gonna do shit."
they did the same thing with the Nintendo clock. That was like the you remember that smart
Yeah.
Nintendo clock? It was like released less than a week later. People had modded it so that you could play games on it. You could have unlicensed like software on it, and they were like, "Yeah, it's been a week. Fuck it."
And it just pisses me off because like, not on like those games are gonna cost what, like $80-$90, what they said.
Yeah, somewhere in that price range. I'm
So
not sure
like,
exactly.
you're paying tons of extra fucking money to just borrow a device. It honestly, everything's making me really not want to buy shit from Nintendo. And like, I love Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon since I was like 5 years old.
It reminds me of that post that was like streaming companies need to understand that they're in business solely because they're slightly. Excuse me, I just burped right into you.
I don't think you did.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, I was like, no.
It's like streaming companies are forgetting that they're only around because they're slightly more convenient than just pirating things.
Yeah.
It's
like the only reason I don't pirate things is because I'm kind of scared to, you know, like.
no.
But I used to use the Pirate Bay back in the day. I sold the 7 Seas, you know. But that was back when anime wasn't readily available everywhere. So pirating or going to Crunchyroll were like your only options, or watching it in like a 70-part series on YouTube.
Yeah. Like, here's my reaction to part 1. Like, shut up, I'm trying to read
That's
it.
how I used to watch Inuyasha
Oh
when they
my
stopped showing it
gosh.
on Adult Swim.
That's crazy.
But it just, like, why would I give you my hard-earned fucking money to just not own anything? Like, I really think this is becoming such a big issue in not only gaming, but like with movies and stuff like that, is we don't own anything. They can just
I also
delete
don't
it.
understand it. Like, why do you not want somebody to own something? Is it just because you don't want them to change it? Like, is that why? Because that feels real like Lego Movie One of you. Okay. I don't know if you remember, like the dad's like the whole plot is the dad is gluing every Lego set together so that it can never be changed again, and like his son has to remind him that like Legos are meant to be taken apart.
I don't think I watched that one.
You ever seen the Lego Movie with Emmett, the construction worker?
I thought I did. Like, isn't that the one where they're like
They make a double-decker couch.
Like where's that song from?
Honey, where are my pants?
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, it's that song.
Okay, so I have seen it. I just don't remember.
Yeah, no, that's like the whole point of it is like his dad doesn't want anything to change, so he glues Lego pieces together and like Lego sets, which I might have to do with you around because you keep breaking mine, but that's a different discussion, you know.
I really do. But I don't know. It just pisses me off because like I said, I love Pokemon and I would keep buying it, but the way that Nintendo has been treating smaller gaming companies and things like that makes me just not want to. I think these companies forget that they only exist because of us. Like, they can't sell something to people that don't buy it, you know?
Yeah, but there's also just idiots who will pay for it and just suck it up because they want the newest, latest thing instead of.
Well, and then Nintendo has like a chokehold on Japan. Like they're even involved in like their fucking government, I think. Like,
yeah, they're one of the strongest companies that exist.
So, like, Nintendo, if you're watching this, please don't sue me, but get y'all shit together. Because I like Power World a lot. They're actually getting another update this summer with tons more free content and stuff like that. So
nice.
I really like Power World.
I don't know. Like, just not owning things doesn't make a lot of sense to me, though. Like
that's why I told you I want to start getting like more physical DVDs and things like that.
That's why I got my physical game collection over there.
Yeah, and I mean, our Xbox and PlayStation can still play movies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd rather get those because I think I told you, like, I bought all of the Twilight Extended Edition films on Amazon. Breaking Dawn, Part 1 was removed from their services, so I just don't have it anymore. It just disappeared from my library.
Yeah, you rented a movie and then you had to return it. I know.
But it's not like I paid to buy it is the problem.
How much did you pay for it?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Exactly. If you don't remember, you can't be that mad about it, right?
So I'm like, I want to start getting box sets of my favorite series and stuff like that, so that I don't have to keep paying for them on different platforms, and then I can just watch them when I want, or like if we have kids, we can show our kids our favorite things, without paying $1 million for it.
Oh, no. See, by then, it'll be the wasteland, so not really going to be a concern.
Yeah, that's what the swords are for.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, you go first. I talked a lot already.
Go ahead.
You first.
I'll wait.
No.
I got all day. You got work.
Ugh. Okay, so it was our anniversary. Mine and Jordan's.
It was. Now it's over.
Our wedding anniversary.
Oh. I didn't put my ring on this morning, so my bad.
I mean, I didn't either.
Oh, you hussy.
I have never heard you say that word before.
Did it throw you off?
What is it, like that red-headed hussy? Like Dolly Parton says.
Anyway.
But Jordan got me a
some
new
Lego.
gaming PC.
I thought I was going to brag. It's fine.
What'd you say?
I got Legos.
Yeah, he gave me a gaming PC and I gave him a Lego bonsai tree. It's like, I hope you enjoy the Legos.
Hey, Legos are expensive, man.
Yeah, I wanted to get you like a lot more expensive one, but it was not in my budget. But so I'm just like sitting in my chair and he like rolls this giant thing out and my dumbass is like, oh, it's a filing cabinet.
Yeah, she's been asking me for a filing cabinet to keep papers in, I guess. I don't know. I don't see any papers or notebooks or anything.
That's because
I
put it in my basket. I put all my little binders in that basket.
Oh, you threw them on the floor. Okay.
Because I didn't want them up on my footstool.
She threw them on the floor.
They're in a container.
On the floor.
On the floor.
It's a floor container.
So he like pulls off this thing and I'm just sitting there like, and then the crying and sobbing. So I got a new gaming PC and I'm so excited. I want to game all the time, but I have to do school and my job and write books. So
yeah, speaking of that, you got your first book coming out, huh?
Yeah. So the Soul Queen's Promise is coming out as soon as we finish all the formatting and stuff.
You haven't picked a date yet? You got to pick a date so we can have a deadline. I arbitrarily picked July 4th because it's fun.
How about July 13th?
Why the 13th?
Because the 13th is my lucky number.
Yeah, but that's Friday the 13th.
That's even better.
Ugh, that's not.
Yes, it is. A book about depression and darkness coming out on Friday the 13th. I can't imagine anything better.
It's the Sunday.
Oh.
The 13th is a Sunday.
Oh.
The 4th is a Friday, though.
But it's not Friday the 13th.
It's Friday the 4th. You think about it. A book about getting some freedom and a kingdom on Freedom Day.
It's also the Reaping Day.
What?
From the Hunger Games, Reaping Day is July 4th.
We're not writing the Hunger Games.
I know, I'm just saying.
That's nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Okay, but so the book will come out July 4th.
What? Now you've decided. I thought you wanted the 13th.
I do want the 13th, but you just said the 4th.
Well, yeah, but it's not my book.
Okay, July 13th.
Yeah. I'll put it out on the 11th. We'll compromise.
It'll go out sometime. But yeah, and then the second book will be out by the end of the year for that series. And then I'm working on a separate book that I'm hoping to get out by like September, October. You know what? Like if people are like, oh, like marriage is hard. How do you make marriage work? Or like they ask for advice and stuff like that. And honestly, I think it's just about being seen. Like you get me, like you understand me and you see me and you know what I like and like you pay attention to those things. And I just think that's so cool.
What a crazy concept.
So many people don't. Like you see those stories where they're like the ballerina farm thing. I think I've talked to you a little bit about it.
You're farming ballerinas?
No, she's called Ballerina Farm. It's a username of this lady on TikTok. There's a bunch of controversy about it a few months ago because this woman wanted to be a professional ballerina. Like, she was really good. And then she met this really rich guy, falls in love. He convinces her to like give up her dream, move to a farm. And they start a family and they start having a ton of kids and they live a very like trad wife thing. And a lot of her videos would show her like on the farm or dancing on the farm. And her birthday comes around and she wanted to take a trip to, I think it was like Greece. And her husband is like rich, okay? Like,
I mean,
they're farmers,
but
he's like filthy fucking rich, okay? Like, this man could afford to take his wife on a trip. They got like a gazillion kids, okay? Like, they're not doing unwell. Like, it wasn't unreasonable for her to ask for this, right? Birthday comes around. She posts a video. He bought her an egg apron.
So that she can hold eggs while she's collecting them around the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Bought her an egg apron.
It's just an apron with like a ton of little pockets on it.
Yeah, so and in the video, you can just tell like she's trying so hard to be like, oh, thank you. Like, that's so sweet. But it's like when you can, like somebody's face falls and you can just tell like they're holding in how upset they are. And so it really blew up because she, of course, defended her husband because anybody would, you know, like, but it was just like he doesn't see her. He doesn't see what she needs. He doesn't care what she needs. He wanted like a wife and mother basically, but you see me and you encourage me to do the things that I love and
in fact,
become
I
a better
order
person.
You to do it.
So I just think that's really nice. Like, if you guys are wondering, the number one thing that I like about Jordan is he makes me laugh. But 2, he's a really good person. So thanks,
I didn't prepare my vows, so I don't.
We had the same vows.
Nuh-uh. We gave the lady different things to say about each other.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. See, I remember me more than you.
Just because I couldn't write my vows without crying. Nobody tells you how hard that's going to be, okay?
You cried when I told the officiant my vows and was like, here's what I want you to say. And you're like, that's so good. Oh. And I was like, all right, we're not even there yet.
Okay, but wait, she basically gave us like a couples therapy session. I thought we were just writing our vows. And then she started asking us all these things. And I was like,
couples therapy. She was just asking what we loved about each other.
Okay,
that's like a normal officiant thing to do.
Talk
it's
about how much
therapy.
I love you without crying.
It's not therapy. What?
It was kind of,
no,
but
it was not.
I don't know. That's my advice: is make each other laugh and like talk to each other and listen to each other because it's pretty cool.
So we're on level 2 now. So,
yep.
You know.
What is level 2, Wood?
I don't know.
I think it's so interesting. Like, where did they come up with those things? Like,
I think it's supposed to be like cheaper things when you're starting out, and then it moves to like more expensive things because you'll grow together as you get married more.
Okay.
Because like the first one's paper, so it's maybe just be like, here's my year in review with you. Here's,
you know what's interesting though? So the first one is paper.
Right.
A diamond is the 60th.
Yep.
The 80th is oak.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because you're a strong tree that grew up? You know, or
I don't know. What are they? I don't remember.
So paper is the first year.
Yep.
And then it's cotton, leather, linen, wood, iron, wool, bronze, pottery, tin, steel, silk, lace, ivory, crystal, topaz, amethyst, garnet, aquamarine, china, silver, pearl. It sounds like Pokemon games now.
I'll say it goes up to 80, so there's a lot of them. Anyway.
Well, it skips a few years, so not like every year. Like they all have one up until the 20th year, and then so 20th is China, and then it goes 25th is silver, 30th is pearl, 35th is coral, 40th is ruby, 45th is sapphire, the 50th is gold, 55th is emerald, 60th is diamond, 70th is platinum, and the 80th is oak.
I like that you skipped 65th. 65th is blue sapphire, by the way.
Oh, this website doesn't say that.
And 80th is oak, yeah.
Okay, well. But yeah, like who came up with the wedding anniversary years?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Anniversaries.
History of tradition.
Years.
So Time Magazine did do an article about this.
Traditions. Why?
So if you're looking for information. The idea of giving a gift to mark a wedding anniversary has been traced by various sources to ancient Rome or medieval Germany. By the 18th century, however, evidence of gift giving in German culture became more solid.
Mm-hmm.
A couple's friends might give the wife a wreath made out of silver to commemorate 25 years of marriage, and should the couple reach 50 years together, a gold one. Among English language regions, however, mentions of the traditions only start showing up in the 1800s. The Victorian era was a period when it became an exchange of gifts or gifts from other people, because this is a period when the love match was triumphing. So basically, like, once love came into the marriage equation, they were like, oh, we should have gifts and celebrate. The Germans have been doing it forever, though, so.
I just don't know who came up with those specific things, but
I mean, I don't think most people will. Like, it was so long ago. But, yeah, hopefully I live long enough to give you all that stuff.
Yeah.
But so I have a gaming PC. Like, I'm still like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still surprised. I wasn't expecting it at all. And like, Jordan knows that I've been complaining about my PC forever because it's a little old. I'm rocking a 1080 GPU still.
And now you can't complain until 2030.
And he got me a 4060. Like, that's crazy. That's like my whole old PC's worth. I'm just so excited.
Computer also annoyed me because it had an electrical whine that was super annoying,
Yeah,
and
it was
every
so
time
loud.
it turned
exactly
itself
like
on,
tinnitus.
every time it turned itself on, it would just whine, and I'm like, "What are you complaining about right now?"
That was its death rattle.
It should have hurried up. That's what it should have done.
I'm actually surprised it lasted as long as it did. Like, the 1080 is a really solid graphics card, honestly. Like, it went, and until like the last 2 years, I never really had an issue with it. It's just the games the past few years have become so graphics intensive. Like, I told Jordan I stopped playing Destiny a while ago because every time a new DLC came out, I just had to lower my graphics settings more and more. Like, it just couldn't handle it. But this thing is so quiet and beautiful, and I'm playing Once Human. There's no stuttering. There's no stuttering at all. Like, at all. It just loads. It's so cool. Like, I know that's like, everybody's used to that, but I wasn't, because my game would like rubber band me across the entire fucking map.
That's how it was playing Pal World with you, because like I think we were on Xbox, but even still, like, it was just stuttering so bad because it was a local server on the Xbox, and you're like, this is stupid. Like, it'd be better if we were playing on a server in Japan.
I think
like,
it's probably
oh
better
gosh.
now. Like, we could try again if you want.
I don't know.
And they've added so much more content.
I bet they have, yeah.
Yeah, I really like Power World. And I'm excited to start playing Once Human again. Like, and I gotta write my book. Got so many things to do in life. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to say the books should be priority, but, you know.
I mean, I can do both. Start taking my laptop to work and writing.
You should not go anywhere without that, considering you can't write on your
Okay.
desktop anymore. Why you jumping at me like this?
Use the bathroom.
Huh?
I gotta use the bathroom.
That sucks. You gotta wait 5 minutes. Ripley drank coffee right before this, even though I always tell her, don't drink coffee. And every time she goes, no, it'll be fine. I'm a big girl now. I can handle it.
I just needed to
and then
wake
20
up.
minutes in, I don't know. I'm just going to keep cutting to you on this because you can see her just jumping.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Here, you know what? We're gonna zoom in on that right there. There we go. That way it's even more noticeable. Thank you for that little
So are you done formatting the book?
Huh? No, I was waiting on you to get me some more information. And then I got to put in all of that information and then review it all.
Okay. I'll work on that today.
Yeah.
I gotta work on schoolwork as well.
Yeah. Also, when you get back from work, you need to take pictures of that computer because I don't want it sitting here for a month.
Okay.
So take pictures, put it up, sell it.
How do I determine how much it's worth?
Just look up similar items.
Okay.
How much did you pay for it originally?
It was like $1,700. It's in that range.
It's not a range. How much did you pay for it?
I think it was about 1,500. Yeah.
15? All right. Well, shit. You just put in what, new RAM, right?
Yeah.
I mean, started at
The RAM was like 250.
yeah. I mean, started at 750 or whatever you think is reasonable. Give it a little time if nobody wants it. What?
I gotta buy.
Wow, the money's not going to help with that. What should the episode title be? You gotta think
Mindless lawsuits.
lawsuits. What? That's not upbeat or uplifting.
Mindless upbeat lawsuits.
All right. What? Mindless lawsuits, huh? Oh boy. What else you got?
Mindless anniversaries.
Mm-hmm. That's an okay one. Doesn't really capture the moments though, does it? I mean, I know what it's gonna be called.
What is it gonna be called?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You're gonna have to see it later when you
Mindless
make the
potty
thumbnail.
dance.
No.
Okay. Well, this has been an episode of Mindless Prattle. We hope you liked what you heard. You can follow us on YouTube or anywhere else you listen to your podcasts. We come out every Monday with just the voice, and on Tuesday you get the video. What?
Just the voice.
That one over there is Jordan.
Smash that
I'm
button,
Ripley.
turn that chair around. You got this.
I'm Ripley, that's Jordan, and we're your hosts of Mindless Prattle, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.